Welcome to the VIP section.
Shay baby, y'all. 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 The vibes. Make sure you go like and subscribe to the channel if you like what's going on, if you like all the hip-hop and the sports news, and you like everything that Shay Baby's bringing to the table. Make sure you like and subscribe. You already know the vibes. Yes, sir! We are back! Listen, had to take a few days off. I was beat. It's getting hot. I was drained, feeling a little dizzy. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta catch your health. Gotta let the health catch up to you. Shay Baby. We here now. Let's get a little Jadakiss in there.
What it is, baby. Kiss. Shout out to SHEABABYTV, the hottest shit on the internet. Giving flowers, showing love, no hate, no sucky shit.
We are lit. Shay Baby. Yeah. Let's get in them comments. Let me know who's out there. It's Monday morning. Shit. We in New York City. It's like 100 degrees. I ain't gonna lie. I'm inside today. Shay baby. I see the people pulling up early. I see y'all in them comments. That's the fact. Shout out to JR Ryder in the building. Shay baby. Yeah. He see that Jim Jones up there versus that Nas. He know what the vibes is this morning. Shout out to Salika. Shout out to JR Edits. That's a fact. And name an NBA for edits, please. Not sure, JR. We gonna get there. Choose a movie for the edits. Oh, they in them comments early. Yeah, shit, baby. Yes. Feels good to be doing media these days, man. I was outside yesterday. Yeah. They paying nothing but showing love to your boy. See, listen. Let's talk about this for a minute. I was doing music and I was doing stuff in the early 2000s where there was no social media. You had to be on the radio. You had to be a big-time artist for people to know who you are. These days, there's media, these guys on Instagram, all on these platforms. You know, it's crazy. Shit, baby. You know, yesterday I'm in Harlem. Shout out to the Queen of Harlem. We're gonna get to there. I see guys coming up to me with ice grills. I'm like, oh, here it go. Niggas look like they want to do something. Stop. What up, Shay baby? I'm like, yo. Yeah, Shay baby. I'm like, yo, this is crazy out here. Shout out to my man Voice, too. Voice is a good dude. Me and him got a chance to chill out yesterday. You know, we talked about a lot of things me and him are gonna do in the future. So we're gonna get a lot of things popping this summer. We're gonna interview Vado next week in the hood. We're gonna interview 22, and we're gonna interview Neat Bucks. Me and him gonna have a little summertime session sitting on the crates, interviewing niggas in Harlem. I'm only doing a Harlem edition. Shit, baby. Yeah. I'm only doing Harlem edition. They rock with your boy. So we're going to do Harlem edition for sure. All right, man, let's get into the show. Let's get into it because we're not going to be on here today too much long because it's hot. I got to put the fan on. If y'all hear the fan, it's just because it's hot. So, we got some Charleston White today. He fights against, what's how it go? I'm an island boy. Fights against the island boy. We're going to talk about that. Yeah, shake, baby. Back Talk Media, what's good? I see you. What is it? What is the meaning of life? Okay, let's get into it. Yeah. Shout out to Charleston White. We're going to talk about that, Ken. What is the meaning of life? The meaning of life is just to stay alive. That's the meaning of life. It ain't about no money. It ain't about no females. It's to try to stay as healthy as you can for as long as you can. Because I'm telling you, things creep up on you as you get older, and you just never know. Shit, baby. So that's the key to life, my dude. Stay alive. Yeah. All right, so, we definitely going to talk about Jim Jones and Nas today. This is the craziest. Yeah, baby. Yo, look. I'm going to give my opinion on it, but Jim Jones is my guy. He works hard, man. He works hard. Shout out to Vamp Life Records. I know all you media guys, y'all couldn't wait to slander Jim and do all of this. Y'all niggas is some haters, man. I ain't gonna lie. You gotta take I may not be the best media nigga on YouTube, but I work hard. I work hard, man. You gotta respect the niggas that work hard. Yeah, shake, baby. And that's a big time fact. You work hard, you should get love. Yeah. So shout out to Jim Jones. We're gonna get into that too. And we got some Tia Kemp versus Christian Rock. They went at it yesterday. They went at it. This is a good one. Yeah, shake, baby. We're going to definitely get into that. But before, and we got to get into Dylan. You know what Dylan said? He makes me laugh about this. He said Diddy kicked out my man, I forgot his name, kicked this guy out right here because he was a thief. Not thief, a thief with a D. Thief. Yeah, baby. Not a thief with a T, a thief with a D. Thief. Pause. So we're going to get into that too. We got a good show. So let's start here. Yesterday, had a lot going on. First of all, shout out to the Chaos Club. Meet Bucks in them clothing line. You see they got your boy styled out there in Harlem. I was flea yesterday. Yeah, shit, baby. So I popped out on my man SNS. If you know him, SNS father is a famous DJ from back in the days in the 90s. He had a media day where the media came out and they asked them questions. And I ain't gonna lie, when I walked in the building, they all was like, Shay, baby! Shay, baby! Yeah, the other media companies. Shout out to my man with the Timberland, too. He's a good dude. Got a chance to rock with him. I seen his platform, too. I think it's called Respect the Butters. Yeah, Shay, baby! Shout out to Respect the Butters. Respect the Butters was out there yesterday showing your man some love. He said, Shay, baby, I see you. You out there moving. So I was like, yeah, Respect the Butters, man. You moving too, man. Shout out to Respect the Butters. Baby. Yeah, it was a good vibe. You see my man PM in the cut. He had them Rocket shorts on. You know, Kevin Durant goes to the Rockets, so why not rock the Rockets? Shout out to my man PM. You see him out there, he was looking clean. Yeah. That's a fact. All right, so the event was good yesterday, man. I mean, it got a chance to see what it's like, when you're doing media and you're around a bunch of other media people and you're asking questions. It felt like an ESPN press conference. We were all standing behind a rope. We all had cameras out, phones out. We were just getting to ask the artists questions. Now, what I like about that coming from SNS is that a lot of artists don't do that. You know what I mean? So I got a chance to see, and all the media asked him questions, asked him about his album. It was successful. And shout out to the, I think the store is called the Cake HNY. Look, they got some good clothes out there. Hold on. Let me see. Here it go. Look, they got good clothes out there. It was lit in Harlem yesterday, man. Look, the whole store was lit. Let me pull this up a little bit. Look, you got a little section in the store where you can get saucy at. You know, look, you have a drink when you're shopping. You know, this is what 2025. Look at all the media that was there. It was lit yesterday. I can't lie. Yeah, baby. So it feels good to get love out there. You know, when you work hard, people recognizing the work. You know, people talking about things I was posting, talking about everything, you know. And a guy yesterday told me something that I didn't even know. Because I do so much work right out there that sometimes I post stuff and I go on to the next thing. So I did a little review on Scarlett the other day, and she accepted the collab post as she should, because that's my boo-boo. And Swiss Beats. So your boy is on Swiss Beats page and Scarlett's page. I couldn't believe it. Yeah, that's a fact. That's love. So shout out to them for recognizing, you know, trying to break the record. You know what I mean? Huh? Yeah, I know. You know what I mean? Tones with them the other day too. So that was love. So I pops out in Harlem. More merch. Shout out to the guys giving me merch out there. I woke up that night. Merch was at my doorstep from a friend of mine's. Shout out to him. And you know what I mean? Look, Flea out there, man. It's all love. You know what I mean? So basically, being out in Harlem is something that, you know, I always used to play basketball out in Harlem. You know, I kind of say, you know, I'm from Westchester County, but I kind of say I'm a Harlem nigga. They all know me because I've been out there since I was a baby. A guy came up to me yesterday, right? Let me tell you a story. Shout out to him. You know, he came up to me. He's like, yo, what's good, fam? Right? I'm like, what up, my man? He's like, you don't remember me? We used to play together on Riverside Church 14U. I did. You know, 14U is over 20-something years ago. You know, I guess I look the same. They say I got the Webster syndrome. Yeah, baby. You know what I mean? They say I look the same. But he came up to me and he was talking to me. And, you know, the love is real out there. All right, so you see my man PM. He was rocking that Clash Pro League jersey, rolling up a blunt, global currency on. Yeah. We moving, man. Even my man is merched down. We are outside moving. Shit, baby. All right, so check your man outside in Harlem yesterday. It was crazy. Yeah, you know the vibes. I had to touch down. Got that Chaos Club. You already know. Y'all know who I'm outside with. Y'all know who I'm outside with. We in the trenches. You heard what he said. In the trenches. Oh, shit.
Guess what? It's original chaos.
I know I'm mad at him. I need that one.
Original chaos.
And he got, look, killing him.
I'm a New York nigga.
I'm a New York nigga. Shout out to my man Voice. He said, I'm a New York nigga. So, look, y'all can't say Shay Baby's not outside. That's Harlem Midnight. The Wolves is out there. Look, you want to see another video? It get crazy in Harlem. Look. I know what I know.
You know the vibes? Shay Baby, we back outside. Teamwork on 3.
You already know.
To me.
You already know what I know. Ha! That's a fact. Shout out to Harlem showing me love. Now look. Yonkers, Warburton, Harlem, Brooklyn, Queens, you know, Mount Vernon, they all show me love. And I'm going to tell you, ain't nothing like going to the hood, the grimiest spots with one nigga and they protect you. That's how you know when niggas got love for you, man. You know what I mean? I'm out there, you know, I wasn't jeweled up out there, I ain't gonna lie. I will be this weekend. Yeah. Because that Shay Baby piece is coming out today. Shay Baby. That Shay Baby piece is coming out today. That's a fact. Yeah. So I will be back out there soon. Shout out to Harlem. I love y'all. 100%. All right, so my girl, Queen of Harlem. Harlem. She's so cool. I can't lie. Yeah. This is the definition of a real boss woman. Baby. So, I'm outside in Harlem yesterday. This is earlier during the day. You know, I'm 1, 2 o'clock, 90 degrees weather. She got a tournament, a basketball tournament, where the winners win $100,000. Let me say this again. The winner of the tournament gets $100,000. Now, I've never seen guys play like this ever in the summer leagues. This looked like Rucker back in the 90s when we had Marbury and Kareem Reed. Shout out to Kareem Reed. That's my man. That's my heart right there, Kareem. Shout out to Reed. Yeah, so when you're playing for $100,000, it's different. I see niggas jumping on the floor, lose balls. They look like the championship yesterday. The Thunder versus the Pacers, and this is only week number 2. $100,000? 8 niggas on the team? What is that, Tone? 15,000 apiece? Baby. 12,000 apiece, Tone said. If you could go home with 12 racks, play for playing ball for 1.5 months in the summer, that's a come up. That's way better than going on the block hustling something, risking getting caught in 90-degree weather and being locked up with Bubba. Shout out to M in the chat. I see you. I see you, M. That's a fact. So, shout out to Queen. Look at Queen. She was looking good yesterday for her birthday. Got the nice little Nike suit on. This is a boss right here, y'all. This is the woman giving out the $100,000. Yeah. That's her. You know what I mean? Queen is all love. You know, her son Chuck Cash got the song Ballin' Up in Harlem, Ballin' Up in Harlem, featuring Vado, Mean. Oh yeah, Chuck Cash. I don't know what you gotta do, but I heard the ending part of the song, put Voice on there. Voice, what he did at the end of that song, it's crazy. Baby. Shout out to Voice. So yeah, check out how it went down yesterday in the tournament. I mic'd up Voice of Harlem yesterday while he's on the court. Me and him are having conversations while he's announcing the game. Check it out.
Action. They don't want to go home too. They can't play there. Fire the hole. No, bro, you know, picked up, take over early days, late nights, good pass, fitness!
The nurse! Voice, how's looking out there?
You know the attendance is right. I told him 30,000. We at 19.2.
That's right.
We at 19.2. I told him 30. All the smoke got the nightcap. I know the city will be here.
In that Chaos Club. You see him out there in that Chaos Club. Chaos Club.
Out of bounds?
Little restless, you know, you going somewhere. You already know the vibes. P in the cut. You got that Rockets gear on. You ready for KD already? P's ready for KD already.
Touchdown. Fly away. Did succeed. Charles and Charles. Short rebound picked up.
Crazy. Harlem is lit. I can't lie. So once again, shout out to the Queen. Yo, and the Queen, she just shows so much love when you're in the park. You know, you just feel welcome. And shout out to my man, how can I forget, Tiny Bun. Tiny. So Tiny's giving out $500 if you can hit a half-court shot. 3 niggas hit it. He gave out $1,500 yesterday. Yeah, shout out to my man, Tiny. That's a fact. All right. So I'm going to keep y'all up to date on who's winning that $100,000. We're going to stay on everything when it comes to that $100K. That's a fact. All right, so let's get into Dylan. Yeah, baby. Let's get into Dylan. All right, so Dylan yesterday. Dylan pretty much, he talks about my man right here getting kicked out of Bad Boy because he was a thief. He was stealing from Puff Daddy, taking everything from him in the crib. Diddy found out, beat the hell out of him, threw him out. Yeah, baby. Check it out. Let's get to it. My fault.
Farnsworth Bentley got kicked out of the Bad Boy Empire because he's a thief. That's what we call it. Say thief. Can you say thief? He's a thief.
He's a thief.
No, they say he was a thief.
I don't know how y'all.
Yeah, thank you. Caribbean people, we won again. We won. So he said that Farnsworth was stealing J-Lo's shoes or the boots or the whatever it was. Okay, whatever it was that he said. If that's the case and he got kicked out, common sense, 1 + 1 is what? 2. Then why was he on Making of the Band 4 years later? We wasn't around for J-Lo? I don't know J-Lo. J-Lo and Shy happened long before us, before we got there. So if he got kicked out for being a thief, then he gets him a position to work with us? Gee, make it make sense. The timeline ain't adding up.
Did they make up?
Sean, no, you can't. If you steal from Sean Combs, he's not making up with you. He's not, if you know Sean is not allowing you back in the house if you steal from him. That doesn't happen. You understand? You are out of here. You are gone. So I'm not understanding that it's like every week you got a story, my brother. And you stole from J-Lo, you got kicked out. All right, and then years later, now he's chilling with us for years and years. Mr. Bentley, who we call Mr. Bentley, Farnsworth.
Crazy. Now, I remember those years when everybody was like, yo, what the hell happened to Bentley out of nowhere? Because Bentley was everywhere. Remember holding an umbrella up for Diddy, letting them out the cars, doing the dancing. He even had singles. He even had his own album. Yeah, baby. Diddy threw them the hell out of the Bad Boy. Now, I don't understand. Now, this is real. If a person steals from you, right, that means you ain't letting niggas eat. Because if a nigga's, if you got $1 billion, no one is ever supposed to steal from you. They're all supposed to have money. You know, you steal when you don't have nothing. Now, I was hearing that only thing he was stealing was Sean John clothes. I don't know if I could kick you out for stealing the Sean John clothes. Right, so? Not for stealing the Sean John clothes. Now, if you steal the Rollie, you know, you go in my safe, you know, you do stuff like that, then yeah. But if you take a couple Sean John velours, how can I kick you out? Yeah. Charles, my man, how you been, my boy? Let's roll Charles out. Charles, he's the family. You see him lighting up green. That's my man. Supports the platform 100%.
Shay baby.
Don Coop. Don Coop. Yo, Don, pause. I was thinking about you this morning, Don, because we're going to talk about this Jim Jones and Nas. I know all weekend you was like, what's going on with this? We're going to talk about that too.
Shay baby.
But let's go back to the whole situation with Diddy and Farnsworth Bentley. Like I said, I can't throw a black man out for stealing a couple Sean John velours. You know, like now, if he touches things that's worth money, steal my car, you know, steal my jewelry, you know, go in the safe, take $100,000 cash out, then he got to go.
Shay baby.
But I hope Diddy really ain't kicked this man out for a couple of velours. Because he did way more for Bad Boy than kicking him out for $800 worth of sweatsuits. Yeah, baby. Nasty work. So I hope Diddy really ain't do that. That's a fact. All right, let's move on. Krishan Rock versus Tia Kemp. This is the good smoke of the morning right now. All right, let's listen out to what she had to say towards her, because she definitely went in. Definitely. Let me see if this is it. Oh, no, that's the boxing match. I think this is it. Here we go.
Krishan Rock has a few choice words for Tia Kemp after she criticized her parenting.
I ain't know this girl baby wasn't walking. I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say this nicely. Krishan need to go sit down somewhere, and she need to get this baby some help. She need to get herself some help. She need to stop engaging with all this internet shit and beef and all this shit and keep back and forth with that boy lying and playing on y'all mind. Because she ain't never played on mine. I don't pay her no attention. I already know she up in the head. But it's making me mad that this baby can't run, get out and walk. And I'm looking at him right here. It's clear that things are wrong with him. So why she ain't taking this baby, you know, I don't get this. But we don't know what she doing behind closed doors. We don't. And I'm going to be honest, I don't think she doing that. I just don't think so. Because she like to document every thing. Should have been documented that. That shit don't make no fucking sense. Get your ass off the internet whining about a nigga and trashing their fucking house and go get your own shit.
Damn.
You getting paid money from Snapchat and everywhere else. Or whatever. Because I'll be damned if I keep running back to a nigga shit that's going to keep throwing me the fuck out. Bitch, that shit get played out. Not the fuck. Oh, hell no. It become a time and a point where you got to say, fuck them niggas. Honey, your child should be first. You get what I'm saying?
Damn.
It doesn't feel good, does it? Like, come on, bro.
Come on, bro.
Come on, man. If you got a kid, right? Okay. Don't stop passing judgment. I love you down. You funny. But come on now, stop speaking on me. For real. Stop speaking on me. Go back to clapping those saggy asses. That saggy ass banging, he this, banging, he this, he in the streets. Man, go get let me take my teeth out.
Take her teeth out? Nasty work.
Saying? For real, bro. For real, bro. The last thing I need is everybody keep adding their 2 cents. Start praying for people, bro. For real, start praying. Start praying. Start praying, bro. For real. That's all I do is pray. Y'all keep wanting past judgment like it's funny.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Crazy. Oh, she had no tooth.
Updates. Baby daddy still calling my phone. I keep asking him, stop calling me, what do you want? He's like, so you want to just talk when I get home? I don't want to talk at all.
All right, that's nasty work, fam. I'm not going to lie. So, these ladies are pretty much arguing about, I guess, who's a better mother. She said Kia Temp's son got stabbed up the other day. Then she say, she feel bad for Blueface and her baby don't have no more. You know, this is crazy. I kind of agree with Krishan Rock that, you know, they're mothers. Yeah. Come on, Tia Kemp. That do hit different when you talk about somebody's child. You know this. You know this. One thing about internet smoke, I always the one to say, leave the kids out. Leave the kids out. Shout out to the people that's trying to call in. I'm going to turn the lines on now. But please, call with some good talk. We're not calling and wasting time, and you only got 5 minutes. We're not doing these hour-long calls no more. Unless you Don Coop or you, my man, OVO Fox. Yeah, baby. They're part of the team. You know what I mean? They're part of the fraternity. Teron, what's good? Yeah. Yeah, so Teron, like I said, you know, they're mothers. Do the right thing. Don't say nothing about the kids. Beef about the baby fathers. Beef about Blueface and Rick Ross. That's what we want to hear. We don't want to hear nothing about the kids. We don't hear nothing about them kids. That's a fact. Now, in her position, Krishan Rock, it's hard to be a mother for her. One, she's outside crazy. That's the first of all. She's outside crazy. Yeah. She does host parties every day, kinda. She's a celebrity mother. It's not easy being a celebrity mother. Martin Martini, what's goody? Shape baby. We back. Shout out to Martin Martini in the building. Yeah. I see the phone calls are going off. I see you guys. The lines are definitely open. We taking calls today for sure. All right, so let's move on. So we all on the same page. We all on the same page. We're going to say Tia Kemp, lead the kids out. Krishan Rock's ready for the smoke, but she don't want to talk about the kids. Yeah, baby. All right, let's get into this Charleston White Island Boys fight. I can't believe they actually did this, man. This is crazy. So I got the review where we could watch the fight. I didn't get a chance to see it yesterday because I was outside running around, but I heard it was crazy. Yeah. I heard it was crazy. Baby. All right, let's check it out. Let's get into that.
It's like a rat and a snitch thing.
Oh, he smacked him already. He just hit him. Joe. He just hit him. Yo.
Let's go, Unk.
Let's go, Unk.
Uh-oh.
They call him Charleston White
Smiling.
baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event. It's in the lightweight division.
Yo,
it's scheduled for 3
this is crazy, bro.
rounds.
He's got aura.
And in the blue corner, wearing the blue trunks with the white
Production showed it, yep.
kodiyakReed. And in the red corner, wearing the white trunks with the black trim, Charleston.
Bro, it's that funny, bro. It's that whatever you do funny,
Hey,
bro.
Unk, let's fucking go. And you got Taylor in the corner. I like to see it. Let's go.
Why you think the island twins?
Unk, I love you. You got this shit. Let's fucking go. And we go out tonight, party, bottles on me.
Oh, man, y'all gotta let me hang with Unk, bro.
Hey, he cool as fuck.
I never met him. I always wanted to meet him, bro, so I can just laugh, bro.
Fucking go, Unk. Come on.
He remind me of my uncle, man, all the way in South Georgia, dog.
I can't believe this is finally
They
happening.
gonna touch gloves?
No.
If they do, Unk gonna fake him out and then punch him.
Why he didn't bring his twin with him? How come his twin ain't in his corner?
He didn't want to come. Yo!
Look at Unk, man. Uncle corn-fed ass dude,
versus
bro.
the Island Boy. Chat, here we fucking go.
Let's go.
W's in a fucking chat. Final predictions.
Damn, I wish I could stand up for this motherfucker here, bro.
No, we can't. Come on, fuck it.
Can we?
Just like crouch. Yep.
Okay, come on, Unk. Come on, Unk. Come on, Unk.
Come on, Unk.
Wait.
Oh.
Come on, Unk. Come on, Unk. Come on, Unk. Come on, Unk.
I'm trying to tire him out.
Get to him, Unk.
Come on, Unk.
Loosen up, Unk. Loosen up, Unk.
He's a 48-year-old man.
Uncle Dog, you playing. He's choking. Unk doing UFC out that motherfucker.
What the fuck? This animosity.
Let's go, Unc. Let's go, Unc. Let's go, Unc. Let's go, Unc. Let's go, Unc.
I'm about to fall over.
No, he good.
No, he good.
Oh, he getting out the way. He getting out the way.
Yeah.
Oh, he loaded up. Oh, loading up the haymakers.
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to get a cheap one.
Oh, you saw that.
Get a cheap
He
one.
finna try to throw a sneaky uppercut.
It's old school. Come on.
I like this old school. Stay in there, Unc. Stay in there, Unc.
Oh, I'm throwing them straights. Oh.
Yeah, Unc.
I'm having fun.
Unc is
He not
getting
moving his feet
busy.
with him. He leaning over too much.
Yeah,
You
Unc.
see, Unc, he ain't even move. He just stood there. Let's go, Unc. Let's go, Unc.
Uh-huh. Good jab, Unc. Yup.
Oh, straight
Hit him in
down
his neck. Uh-huh.
Straight down the pipe.
Come on, come on.
I'm having fun in it. Oh.
He's nice with it. He's just a little old.
He not moving.
He don't need to.
Unc like, hey, bro, just come to me, bro. I'm just gonna rest. Look at him. I'ma chill. I'ma chill. I'ma chill. Come on. Come with it.
That was a stiff. That's a stiff one.
That was Oh. Yeah, Unc.
You got, hey, 50 seconds, Unc.
50 seconds.
50 seconds, Unc.
50 seconds.
50 seconds, Unc.
Yeah, Unc.
I can't believe this is really happening.
I can't believe you see these. I gotta stand up too now, guys. This is a good motherfucking fight.
Yeah, this is better than pay-per-view fights.
Oh.
Yes!
Let him fly, Unc. Let him fly.
He said, let him fly, Unc.
Yeah, Unc.
Unc ain't got too many to fly, bro.
20 seconds.
20 seconds, Unc. Let him fly. Win the round.
20 seconds,
Win the
Unc.
round.
Win the round, Unc.
10 seconds.
Let's go, Unc. Win the round. 10 seconds.
Win the round.
Smash them like buttons. Smash them likes. We doing our thing today.
Nope.
Ooh. Yeah, Unc.
So who won round one?
Wow, that was a close one.
Shout out to Yonkers in the
Who won
building.
round one?
Jake, what's
I
goodies?
don't know. Chad, who won? Chad, who won that one? I don't know who won that
I think 1-0 Unc.
one. Rocked him?
I think
Rocked
so.
him?
Yeah.
Chad, who won? Charleston won?
Harlem Romeo, what's good?
Very noticeable.
I see y'all smashing them likes. Good looks.
This fight is so funny.
I know.
Hey. Oh, boy.
That was a close one.
Let's fucking go.
Hey, Unc is gassed. He's really gassed.
No way.
Yeah, Unc
Yes,
is
really
tired.
gassed. He's trying
Unc
to
is
hide
50
about-
years old.
He's gassed, man.
Island boy, you should be ashamed of yourself. 22 years old,
And he
getting beat up by a
drinking
50-year-old.
He went drinking last night?
Yeah.
Get in there, Unc.
And he has
Come on.
one eye.
He does have one eye, which is surprisingly, he won round one.
I know.
Yeah, he won. Yeah.
Smash them like buttons, y'all. See y'all coming in. Let's get it.
So does one eye really like?
This is crazy,
Yeah,
dog.
for
Cool.
sure. You can't see like some punches.
Yeah,
like,
Unc.
punches. So I don't
Yeah,
know if
Unc.
that's smart, but he should be throwing a lot of.
Yeah, going the opposite.
He knocked him.
He knocked him. You knocked him off.
He swung him.
Woo!
Oh, I love this, bro.
Yeah. Shape baby.
Oh, okay. Uh-huh.
Don't knee him. He about to knee him. Don't knee him.
Oh, do not get DQ.
Jump the way. Yeah.
Hold him for about 15 seconds.
Like he was ready to knee him.
Unc, you win it. Let's go.
Hey, Unc, you winning, bro. On time, boy.
He tired.
On time, boy.
Unc is tired.
Let's go, Unc. Come on. Oh.
Take your time, Unc. Nothing. I'm worried that his eye will pop out. Is that possible?
It could. I don't know what type of eye he got in there.
What type of eye he got in
Probably
there?
could.
He's tired, bro. Is this where age comes in?
Yeah, age come in.
I hate that.
Yeah.
See, I don't see why.
Francis Bentley, what's good, my boy?
What? His eye or the
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I'm strong.
I'm getting tired. Yeah. You know this.
Oh, he purposely threw it out?
Oh, yeah.
You okay, Unc? It's okay. 1 minute.
At this point, I'll take my eyeball out and throw it at him. Fuck it.
You got this, Unc.
This is surprising, bro. Like, Unc holding his own, though.
I know he is, and he's 48 years old.
He's 48. Smash them likes. Smash them likes.
Uh-oh. I don't like that.
Walter Fannin Jr., what's good, my boy? Unc should use the jab. That's a fact, Charles.
Oh, y'all balance. I'm balance.
Nah, that's not my man.
See, he can't see out his. Oh! Yeah, come on.
30 seconds.
Come on.
Let's go, Unc.
Come on.
He's giving up.
He's giving up.
Ain't no timeout.
He's giving up.
It's over.
Ain't no timeout. Ain't no fucking timeout.
Ain't no timeout in boxing.
Ain't no timeout. Ain't no timeout.
Ain't no timeout in boxing.
He quit. Let's fucking go.
Like trying to figure him out.
Yeah, Charleston. They picking him up. Yeah. Yo. Oh, this is hilarious. Yo, this is hilarious. Greg South, what's goody? Yo, Reed, I'm on the floor. I'm dead. That's crazy. So, ha! Oh, no. Look, they've been talking about this for years now, them two. Island boy, you should be ashamed of yourself, fam. Nigga, 48. Nigga is 48, son. 48 and beat hell out of fam. That's disgusting work, fam. I can't believe you, Island boy. You let a 48-year-old man work you out, pause. Your hand skills is trash. Island boys, you need to stop running your mouth in these streets, fam. Your hands is trash. I beat the shit out of Island boy, fam. Yeah. That's a fact. I beat the shit out of one of them Island boy niggas, man. We just saw what his hands was like. Charleston White hands is slow. He's 48. He smoked weed, an ounce of weed a day, he said. Yeah. Shout out to Unc, man. Unc did his thing out there, B. He's 48. I noticed something, too, about you rappers, you YouTubers, and all you guys. Y'all always want to do mismatches. You know, like Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul. Y'all young goofies want to keep boxing old people, man. Why? Island boy, won't you get your ass in the ring with like Chief Keef? Yo, Island boy versus Chief Keef next, man. Yeah. He don't want to do that. He thought because he was old, washed up, smoked out, that this was gonna be a problem. That nigga worked out the Island boy, fam. Shout out to Unc. Unc is the champ. Let's give Unc Unc a round of applause, man. Unc, you did your thing, Unc. He was shook to death, my dude. He threw the towel in. That bird threw the towel in, man. That's why I can't pay none of them island boys to do no more boxing matches. That's the second time them niggas quit. The other brother quit on the other one. Remember? They boxed each other and one quit. Yeah, baby. Niggas got no motion musically. Now they boxers on pay-per-view against 48-year-olds and lose. That's crazy to me. Yeah, baby. Please, he helped the island boy get streams. He did. Unc did him dirty, dirty. That's a fact, Greg. Dirty. Did him dirty. That's a fact. All right, let's jump into the main event, man. This is what we here for today. Because it's hot, we getting off early, and we on tonight for the sex talk. YouTube tonight, we talking sex talk tonight. It's the summertime. The hot girls is out, and we going to talk about it. Shit, baby. Yeah. Them hot girls is out, and we going to talk about it tonight. So 10 p.m. on YouTube tonight. You can catch me on there tonight. I'm going to be talking about a lot of relationships, not goals, relationship thottiness. We on relationship thottiness tonight. Baby. Yeah. I'm going to give y'all my observation on why I feel in 2025 a lot of people are going to be single. And stay your ass out of Texas. They say the STD rate up in Texas is up 99%. Stay out of Houston, Texas. Yeah. And then we'll send KD to the team where the STD rate is up. Damn, KD. They send you with them where, KD, just play basketball. Shit, baby. Just play basketball. That's a fact. All right. So, Jim Jones versus Nas. A lot of people are killing Jim Jones online. I'm not. Yeah, baby. Because if you ask me, right, you say, Shay, who's a better streamer, you or Kai Cayenne? You think I'm going to say Kai Sanat? No. I'm going to say Shay Baby. Shay Baby. Because you got to believe in yourself. Jim Jones is saying, yes, he's ready for Nas. Yeah. Now, I don't know if he's ready, but he said he is. I respect it. Yeah, baby. So, I want to get in today to a couple of things I have on there when he was on Shannon Sharp. It got ugly on there. Let's get to it.
Oh, we could do
Since
that.
you like to talk that ish, now come see me.
Talking about
come
working
see
out.
me work however you want to do it.
We talking about
Since you got money,
and we talking about
put your money
out,
where your mouth feels.
Okay, so in today's video, we got to talk about Shannon Sharp and Jim Jones getting into a heated confrontation live on Shannon Sharp's podcast, Nightcap with Ocho. And before I get into that, guys, I want to break down everything because I know a lot of people were wondering why is these clips coming out of Shannon Sharp getting into it with Jim Jones over Nas?
Yeah, it was crazy.
So this conversation started from this podcast that said this.
Saying Jim Jones has more hits than Nas?
I'm from New Jersey. We grew up on ballin'.
That's one.
We did not grow up on one mic. Pop Champagne, Summer in Miami. That's a classic.
If I Rule the World. How's that comparable to those songs you just said?
I'm 22. Every Nas song that my man's MJ played, we said we heard that from what, Doug?
2K.
3 influential people regarding dressing,
but
swag. Jim Jones is top 3.
But Nas influenced Jim Jones.
Cap, Chrome Hearts and the BB Simons belts and all that. Jim Jones is like top 3.
So Jim Jones was on Fat Joe podcast responding to that, and this is what Jim Jones said on Fat Joe podcast.
He was young, and we loved that he loved Jim Jones. I want you to break this down. Let's break this down. I admired Nas, but remember, Nas' first record, The Barbecue, came out when I was in 11th grade. Yes. So Nas was my idol when I was young. Like you did, came to dressing, the wordplay, the music, everything. I was a superior Nas fan.
period. I'd never take that away from him. But then as I got in the game, you got to realize that your rivals would be idols, and not to take anything away from that. I developed my own style and my own lane that these kids start to gravitate towards the same way I gravitated towards Nas when I was younger and things like that. It's a whole different generation. We talking about 94, 93. I was in 11th grade. Nigga, it's 2025. There's a big gap there, you know what I mean? And I want people to understand that. So when Shorty's telling people that, yeah, he's 20-some years old, that goes to show the part of the era that he's in, that I came into light and started going crazy, that these kids love me. They don't really know who Nas is. If he's 22, he's born in 03. Track record, then check everybody else's track record, then go to the billboards and check all my entries, then check all them entries and shit like that. And I'm not taking nothing away from nobody, but I hear the comparisons and then be trying to act funny when it comes. No, I've been spanking a lot of this shit. I'm talking about the industry. I've been putting on. So let's not get into that where we get into numbers and I got to show you the statistics of what I've done. You heard to what other people was done. You heard them. You want to go to the billboard entries, pull up Nas billboard entries, then pull up my billboard entries.
Listen, we can't compare the two. What I'm trying to tell you is
I want to go there. I want to go down the line now because now we going down the line.
So Jim Jones has 3 albums that went top 10, and he has 9 albums that charted on the Billboard 200. Nas, on the other hand, has 16 albums that have charted top 10 and 24 albums that have charted on the Billboard 200. This isn't even a conversation, and we're using the metric that you told us to use. I am confusion, bro. What is even going on right now, bro?
So Shannon Sharpe and Ocho, they had Jim Jones on Nightcap, and they got into a heated confrontation. I would like to highlight that clip for you guys in today's video. If you stuck around this long already, hit that like button. That really does help support my YouTube videos and help these videos get pushed out to the algorithm. I really do appreciate that. Thank you.
Were you smoking when you said you better than Nas? I'm put it to you like this, Jim. Hey, bro, you been at this thing, but lyrically, I'm gonna keep it a stack with you.
Yeah,
y'all
but look
ain't
how you
with
dress.
Nas.
Look how you dress. You don't even be in the same places I be in.
I can be in the church house. You can't F with Nas lyrics. I don't know who told you that. Now look, I know you on that good stuff, but you're not seeing Nas. You're not seeing Nas, bro. Let's be real.
You got a bunch of 40 and 50-year-olds in their panties because I said I'm better than Nas.
It don't matter.
Look at you. Look at you.
Nobody from the Dip set gonna take you over Nas. Nobody from the Diplomats but you.
Hold on, Jim. Hold on.
That shirt too tight.
Hold on.
That shirt too tight. You want to go back to I really mean it? I really mean it started. We could go back to the history, bro.
But you didn't even
do
say
that,
bro.
The difference.
Hey, Jim, while you talking, you need to get with the locks.
I'm still playing.
Jada them done cooked y'all at the verses.
I'm still playing. I'm still playing at a high level. You better check my record. I'm still playing at a high level. I'm rapping at a high level. You better check my stats, bro. I will run circles around Nas rapping right. I will run circles around Nas rapping right now. Right now, I will run Saturn around Nas right now rapping. Everybody knows that. You heard? He's doing this for the views to get Jim Jones on there to get him hot. I understand, but you don't know Nas lyrics. You don't know Nas.
You better check the podcast space. Now you better talk.
Sing 16.
Hey,
this
is the biggest podcast you ever been on. This is the biggest podcast you ever been on. You know the podcast you been on bigger than this one.
Hold on. This is what I do. You see you in your feelings?
When you get big, you get invited to Club Shay Shay.
This is what I do.
Nas get invited to Club Shay Shay. Jada can get invited to Club Shay Shay. You ain't on that level yet, bro.
Just a little young white girl. Chill out. Chill out.
I guys like you. You small. You ain't in my league.
What you want to start on? How you want to do it?
You ain't in my league.
What you want to? Shannon, I will go crazy on you. What do you want to do? I weigh 195. I weigh 195.
Hey, Jim.
You a lightweight.
Go to my Instagram.
I don't do anything for show. Just me and you. And I just want you to know that I keep your ass doing what you do.
Okay, so that's Shannon Sharpe and Jim Jones.
That is crazy.
And yeah, guys, like I said, the conversation got heated. Sometimes it went left. Ocho tried to reel them back in to just stay on topic with the Nas debate. But
OVO, what's goody?
Jim Jones got workout and outwork each other and stuff like that, which is why Shannon Sharp was like, I'll kick your you know what at the end of the clip that I showed. And yeah, man, so overall, like I said, guys, this is a hot topic, a hot debate about Jim Jones being better than Nas. So I would like for you guys to get in the comment section down below and address that in today's video. I would love to hear your opinion about, do you think that Jim Jones is better than Nas? So get in the comment section down below. Don't forget to hit that like button if you made this far in the video. That really does help these videos.
Okay, so let me pause this real quick. This is over. All right, so the Nas, Jim Jones. I mean, okay. We got like another 15 minutes because we're getting off. We're going to do 1 hour on Mondays. We're on for an hour because we got the sex talk at night. Tonight, ladies, send the live out. Let all the baddies, preferably BBWs, get them all in the building tonight. Me and Charles want to see a couple BBWs in here tonight. That's a fact. All right, so let's take it back a little bit with Nas. Nas, 94, 95. Of course, I'm a youngin', real baby youngin' times. But that's the time when I wanted to start, you know, getting into things. And I can't lie. Nas started it all for me. I'm not going to, no locks, no Dipset, no nothing. Nas. Nas was him. Yeah. Nas is still him. But I can't lie. When I listen to that YN talk, he's kind of right. Because yesterday I'm in Harlem. I know it's not Queens, but we in the park. Nas don't got no party records that niggas play in the parties or in the parks, in the streets. So I kind of want to say Jim Jones is more relevant right now than Nas. I can't lie. But it's not so much to me because of music. Jim Jones, Nas is one of those guys that's like, you know, his talent speaks for itself. He's humble. He's quiet. You know, Nas, yeah, I want to go to Africa. Remember all that from Belly? Nas, remember that? Nas is a laid-back guy, and he's more of a, like I said, he's not loud. Like, not loud voice-wise. You know, just dressing. He's not as flossy as, even though he's one of the freshest in the game. Jim Jones and them is the freshest in the game. Let's talk about that for a second. You know what I mean? Jim Jones, when it comes to that clothing thing, he does his thing. And this is the fact. This is not no, like, you know, going by what niggas is saying. Niggas know this. So that's why I kind of say, when it comes to the new era, I think Jim Jones got him beat. I don't think he's got him beat with the music. I think he's got him beat with just the whole thing with the internet. You know, Jim Jones is, you know, he's doing posts every second. He's lifting weights. He's outside in the hood. He's in the studio. He's dropping records with YN niggas. You know, the young niggas know Jim Jones more. But I can't fix my face and say that Jim Jones, lyrically and music-wise, is better than Nas. But I'm going to run with Jim when it comes to the whole everything. Because you understand, music is not just music. You know, what make Mace hot? Yeah, he was nice. But Mace had the hat to the back. You know, Mace was a flossy dude. Platinum this, platinum that. You know what I mean? It's bigger than just music when you're doing music. You know, there's the commercial side of the thing. You know, there's the, you know, like if you want to sell records, you can't just be like, you know how many rappers in the 90s that were talented, but they didn't get to go up here because they didn't have the star power? The star power, the glow, like Fab said, the Bruce Leroy glow is real. That's why I know a lot of niggas hate on me. That glow is on your man. They can hate all they want. I'm in my own lane. I'ma keep going. Shout out to the niggas that respect what I'm doing too. Cause I love doing this and I'm real passionate about it. So when niggas show love in the parks, in the streets, and no hate, I respect them. You got room in my heart 100%. And you can see, I just showed y'all earlier, I'm not scared to go outside. I've been outside since day one. Baby. But that's what makes Jim relevant. You could be on Harlem, drive by a block, and see Jim. The streets is able to touch Jim more. I feel like Jim is more relevant. They touching him more. Pause. The internet is crazy. If they see you and they can touch you, they down with you. Pause. I kind of want to say, like Nas, Hove, all of them, they too up. They in their heads, they are too up here. And that's why musically, nobody's feeling them like that in the new generation. What happened to the YN love? Yo, listen. Lance, what's good? Shout out to my man Lance. Yo, Lance, I gotta say, your son is one of them. I keep watching your stuff on Facebook. Just because I do this media stuff, don't mean I ain't watching y'all the way y'all are watching and supporting me. I'm supporting too. My man's son is one of them. He's a good player. Y'all gotta keep my man name is Lance Dean Johnson on Facebook. If you want to follow him, follow his son. His son's going to the top, guaranteed. Now, when the YNs, to be honest with you, the YNs are in their own market. The YNs are in their own market. And I'm pretty sure Lance knows where I'm going with this. Like, thank God that even for guys like me who's doing media, if you look at my page, if you look at what we're doing, I hardly ever talk about YNs. They're boring to me. All they do is talk about smoking the dead. You know what I mean? They're boring to me. That's why I don't really cover it too much. But I do got love for them because they're human beings and they're, children coming up in the game. I was a child coming up in the game too. But you got to remember, when I'm coming up in the game, 19, 20 years old, I'm not following Pop Smoke and King Vaughn and Little Durk and them. We're learning from Jay-Z and Nas and them and Jadakiss. So we know how to be civilized and just take the music as a craft. You know what I mean? These niggas are taking it as a lifestyle, killing each other, acting nasty, and it's only gonna do is land them in jail. You know what I mean? Or making no money because they can't get booked because they're too hot. That's real. You know what I mean? So when it comes to, the game allowing niggas like Jim Jones, Nas to go viral, even this talk alone, this is why I get mad at all you people on the internet. We just watched a video with this guy, right? He's trying to downplay Jim Jones, right? He's a fan. He's not in the city. I know these niggas. So my opinion is real. I just like the fact that, the algorithms are going more with the old niggas more than the YNs. I hate looking at that. And I hate going through my timeline and see, smoking on that, I'm smoking on, hate all that shit. Yeah. Word. That shit is trash to me. Baby. It's garbage to me. Now, I got a friend of mine I do business with. I'm happy to help them, but realistically, I really don't want to cover that type of stuff. I don't care how many streams they got. Yo, listen, you ever heard this saying? It's nothing like getting 1 million dirty streams. I'd rather get 50 good streams. You know what I mean? 50 good views of people that respect it than promoting some garbage or some nonsense, man. You know what I mean? And that's the truth. So shout out to Nas and Jim Jones, even for keeping, guys like myself, guys like, who are in their mid-30s, You know, guys that are even 30, like you said, the young little 22-year-old said he's partying to pop champagne in the clubs with his kids with his boys at graduation. That's their main song they dancing to. Pop champagne, oh, remember that? That's what they dancing to, the YNs. Okay, that's good love. So Nas, even we know you the GOAT. You heard what Jay-Z said. Niggas in barbershop argue who's the best, Biggie, Jay-Z, or Nas, right? We know you are top 3, Nas. But give it to Jim. Jim been working. Jim's relevant, fam. He performed headline at Summer Jam. He's relevant. You know what I mean? Nigga 48 years old and relevant. You gotta respect it, man. That's a fact. You know what I mean? Now, Nas. Nas has big time endorsement deals. Nas is with Hennessy. You know, Nas got a whole bunch of commercials that he do. Nas is on another level. Don't get me wrong. Nas is definitely on another level. But the algorithms in the internet is not the algorithms on Channel 2 or Channel 7 or YouTube commercials. You want to be in them Instagram, Facebook algorithms. Those are the niggas really moving. Everybody got a phone in their hand 24/7. Niggas ain't watching the Super Bowl all day long. Because that's the only time I saw the Hennessy commercial. Let's be for real. Whether it's good press or negative press. Jim Jones said it himself. I laugh at you old 40 and up older people who's trying to kill me in the comments. Don't you see you're helping me? The algorithms are buzzing. Go ahead. Put a negative comment. He said his streams went to the roof. Because what are niggas doing? Going in the car, listening to Nas, listening to Jim Jones. Comparing the two in the car. Streams is up. Relevancy is up. You know what I mean? Like Fox said, Jim is definitely relevant, but he's nowhere near. You know, even Jim knows that. He just said he came up off Nas. Jim is playing the game, y'all. Jim is playing the game. You know what I mean? That's why I laugh even now. I'm like him. I'm laughing at you old heads in the comments. I got a lot to say about what's really going on, but really, he just happy that y'all niggas is even talking to who's better, him or Nas. You know what I'm saying? Just like if they say, Shay, we comparing you to Mr. Bean. I know I can't beat Mr. Bean in streams. His streams, they don't even count the numbers no more. They stopped. He has billions of streams. So I'm good if they even put me in the conversation. I'll be pulling the gym. I'll be running my mouth. Fuck Mr. Bean. I'm way better than Mr. Bean. I'll be doing all of that. Shit, baby. Fox, you're 1,000% right. That's what I was saying. You know what I mean? It's a difference. He said it's a difference between culture relevancy and there's a difference between strictly music relevancy. Okay, that's the truth. Nas is maybe, I kind of want to say, OVO, that Nas is more of the culture relevancy. I kind of say Jim right now is music relevancy. Jim records are better than Nas right now. I don't care what none of y'all say. Jim records are better than Nas's right now. Now, 95 to 2010 maybe? No. Or 2005? No. 1990 to 2005? No. All Nas. It ain't hard to tell. I excel and prevail. Remember all that? That's Nas. Nas got that era. But right now, Jim's kind of hot right now. Got good records. He's on a lot of records. And you forgot Jim is on a record with homeboy that's on the stand with Diddy. Remember? Day and night. What's his name? Kid Cudi. Jim Jones and Kid Cudi. That's a big record. These are new records in the past 10 years that were hits. You know what I'm saying? So let Nas hang out with YNs Yo, if Nas hung out with YNs, right? Because that's the truth. Jim is with the YNs. That's why he's relevant. Nas don't want to hang around them dudes. And I don't blame Nas. You know, you got to remember, Jim is one of them dudes. You know, the YNs, they like him. You know, Nas, I just don't see his whole, the way he is, Nas, his whole aura. Nas cannot hang out with YNs. And that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to talk about this for the rest of the week because this ain't going nowhere. Tonight, y'all, tonight, we are on that sex talk tonight. We're going to talk about what these ladies are trying to get all us to do, we're going deep into everything tonight about the ladies. Ladies, I love y'all. But we ain't going to kill y'all, but we're going to have some good convo. And I want y'all in the building too because I want y'all to tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm right. Tell me if I'm wrong. But I'm digging deep tonight, pause, into everything to pull out these women in 2025. They nasty work. They nasty work. But I can't lie, they looking good. But I can't lie, they looking extra good. But we're going to talk about it tonight. Yeah. All right, so 10 p.m., I see all of y'all. Good way to start the Monday off. We are definitely in the mix. I love y'all. I see y'all tomorrow. No, tonight, 10 p.m. Yeah. Tonight, 10 p.m. Tomorrow on this, Wednesday on this show, we back on 10:30 a.m. I see y'all later.
Welcome to the VIP section.
J baby y'all. 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 J baby y'all.
The vibes. Make sure you go like and subscribe to the channel if you like what's going on, if you like all the hip-hop and the sports news, and you like everything that Shay Baby's bringing to the table, make sure you like and subscribe. You already know the vibes. Yeah! Dirty.
J baby.